Maneva na say ma PENDREAM TV. PENDREAM TV there osia dem yopo.
You are once again welcome to PENDREAM TV, where we uncover the truth behind Ghana's politics and leadership. Today we bring you another breaking news from the camp of Mugabe Marseille and Alista Nelson, exposing NPP of how they instigated some boys to humiliate Prophet Kofi Oduro in his chapel just because of 100 cedis water bill. Alista could not hold the fire and went ahead to expose more corruption scandal within the party, which I would like you to join me listening to what they said into detail right here on PENDREAM TV. If you are a new member, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like and also share to other members to watch as well. Thank you.
97.9 FM, the hottest and the biggest conversation in Ghana inside politics near different city or 37 Abebese Street, the heart of Accra, Usu, editor in all the 16 regions across the country. Northern regional capital Tamale, Kesmi 107.1 FM, Boli and Kilig FM in the Savannah region, Wa WFM, Unionama or Boko FI live for source 100.1 FM, Zaps FM was Bilana Pusiga, a wing pang sampa when the FM atomic and in Timono or Mugum Hot and then Ewo Pusiga or more air fine life and air away. Yako Voter Regional Capital, who are Global 105.1 FM, multi region stations, Miensa, New 89.7 FM, or a year Kete Krache, Yamame Honorable Helen, I want to so any new Dr. Samoa or Mutumu TV, what then, so any book ever passa. A KFM. Union ma omo a year Jessica so fire life a year Boom FM so ya enye asemketo dollar mine governor of the father of West Africa dollar mine krum I just say ho ena omo fire life a year Boom FM ye call Central Regional Capital Cape Coast Kotokraba market ho ena Adam Sounds so ekremo Rich FM asin fusu in the Central Region Union ma water crade Western Regional Capital omo fire was sharp 106.9 FM na Isiama Elembele Honorable Emmanuel Kofi Amabu and Krum once more fire who enye West and 100.3 FM enye asemketwa yemfri one afi yemfri ninchina buno region 90.9 FM on Sokon and Suma FM so on Krankwanta yeko half regional capital Goso Nananum 92.5 FM station with ambition omo air fire life and Suma FM so ewo a yes sankore a year a Greek minister honorable Eric Upukuni Krum yomusu kremo dendendia enye asemketo land in GFM radio and fire life radio you do America memo Virginia Apple 68 FM omusu ekremo kwakwiskete ni timu Facebook live power 979 TV SYZ Ghana so on YouTube SYC broadcasting me Eddie Mugabe masu betimi afremi atan colleague big sema ye de ebrewono moti excellency John Dramani Mahama president of the republic or China national one ayensentwefo edin komo efa Ghana Blasters enra qualification omodi kwa kopiem 2026 FIFA World Cup because of Mexico Canada any US no or the whole sem atu eye Ghana fo nyina enima da Ghana fo nyina so ase se yankoso ne efa yen support efa ma the Black Stars of Ghana whole details nyina no ye de bebrema anopay health minister honorable Kwabena Minta Akando osaye mrenim for lawyer otumi ene sentwefo edin hyemu ene nsemben ene odi tudwa ni nyina no mo bete ho ensem sanso ena nsem awodo a ebobo eba efa eye energy ministry wonte na wie ye bobo awuramu ho ne de ni nyina so ede atudwa panyi komsen akasa wose USP waye din ewo kenuforiata no me medical akire se papa we mude munya huniye angels no na se mu dwafa wosa munya huniye na won fa hwe metu table no so mai westi sika keke misimu ntuaneka muntuaneka wo de bosume so muntuaneka ma mompam no mo bia anfa petition bia akoma president mo maneka hosa akufo ada point bi en ho ye papa take it or leave it see we akufo ada ne de ne ko ha on fa result papa bia nya de emrew de meka no o hwe so be si form on fa results papa bia amrew sisi la da pa sisi la da pa kaskala na fe o chesi eye kanufuriata na fe kanufuriata edwane eko kanufuriata wanfa Kodoka International Airport no ko OSP no Mahama na appoint no Kufado na appoint no tise Kufado pension papa we so be fight corruption ka kanufuriata ko invite na da ansa na kebeto aba te wo munim de omoye what you say wo munim de omo eye and bibia wo ne mre bibia wo asase bia wo awie this OSP kisi ajaben me so on fa hwe meto table no so. I'm saying it with that fear or favor. On fa hwe result papa bia ma nti mode no kwa say no wa arrest we tina wa arrest we de kwa open media attention anu ope nti no ha na se ne di yakofoma no akwachi obi baako eno anu no te ho asem bi nti munya adwuma ne ma yokufo ne siadefo no omunya adwuma no munya adwuma ne ma leader don komu COP leader don komu no munya adwuma no mu fa bi nso ma attorney general office mu forget this OSP we me so fa hwe meto table so me Mugabe na maker. Very well. Yes, I shall say an actually say a free Vice President of the Republic, your mammy Professor Nana Jane Opoku Ajiman, what the Atuja say, who be here. Said ye my Ghana debiano you kuku na exporto raw cocoa beans you book focus on building an economy that empowers farmers now to me create decent jobs and now to me assign promote sustainability now amani met me akoyi ewo cocoa sector ho yenti ensema Vice President what they are to
structured blended financing models that combine capital investment with affordable working capital, risk sharing mechanisms, and technical support that reaches even small rural processes. EU Sustainable Cocoa Initiative and the Global Gateway Framework are well placed to capitalize and to crystallize this. The recent cocoa price hikes, largely driven by cocoa impacts and supply shortfalls, underline the need for this joint action. Ghana is therefore open to partnerships that combine positive outcomes with disease and pest control and establishment of commercial plantations. Trade barriers also pose another challenge. While tariffs on raw beans are often zero, duties rise significantly on cocoa powder and chocolate products, limiting our ability to export processed goods. Addressing these tariff escalations is critical for fair trade. Cocoa is part of Ghana's broader transformation. Our Big Push initiative is building infrastructure for agro-industrialization, while the Connect 24 pillar of our 24-hour economy ensures that there is seamless flow of goods, energy, and data. Our living income differential, introduced by us and La Côte d'Ivoire, signals our shared commitment to ensuring that farmers earn fair return for their labor. Ghana is clear about the road ahead. We must move beyond exporting raw beans to building a cocoa economy that empowers our farmers, creates jobs, develops industry, and upholds sustainability. The EU Sustainable Cocoa Initiative can be a partner in this journey by supporting investments in processing, unlocking financing for cooperatives and small and medium-scale enterprises, and ensuring that sustainability standards are inclusive and not punitive. I invite all of us to work together to build a cocoa sector that not only provides effective cosmetics, healthy food products, that not only sweetens the world's palate, but also enriches the lives of the farmers and community who make this possible.
Capacity Vice President of the Republic, Professor Nana Jane Opoku Ajiman, and I'm watching the live on TV as well as and also on Power 97.9 FM and all our affiliate stations across the country. You move to a health ministry as we are Honorable Kwabna Minta Akando, lawyer, and you to me any essential for it to me Edi Inshiemu, Nina a necessary, or more aye Juma or Musika Semono, Aquakoye Bibia Ewo, na eno, and the minister Babe to Ibrase. Outstanding payment in Yano, or Mobesta Siena, a year next month, November, or Mahasi Etria, a year a car, a buying Edu Mubiano, or more Etria Ede Amaomo, Yenti and Sema, Honorable Minta Akando, or the 20th century for him.
In the Ministry of Health, we inherited a situation where about 13,500 nurses and midwives had been recruited and posted without financial clearance. Out of the about 13,500, as I speak to you, about 7,000 out of the 13,500 are being paid. They are on the payroll and they are being paid. As I speak to you now, that about 6,500, that will add up to the 7,000 already being paid, making 13,500. That's allowed. That's over 6,000. Cabinet has approved that with immediate effect, starting from November, the Minister for Finance must pay them. We recently had some junior doctors threatening to go on strike. They have started work without clearance, without salaries, without pay. Again, we collaborated with the Ministry of Finance, and as I speak to you now, we have succeeded in getting them clearance and they are being migrated onto the payroll. We had about 800 medical doctors who had finished their housemanship, but they were still at home without clearance. As I speak to you now, the Ministry of Finance has issued clearance, and all these medical doctors are going to start work with immediate effect. And with this one, our priority areas are in the rural areas. There were pharmacists who had completed their housemanship as far back from 2023 to 2024 who had not been paid. We inherited that. And those people have been paid. I am telling you what we inherited and what we have done about them and what we are doing about them.
That was the Health Minister Honorable Minta Akando, live on TV SYZ and also on Power 97.9. And this is buying a bar and I want to say a year electrification project. No, of course, we papa Nasabia make us say 13 central Gonja communities or a Savannah region, and as I say, or more according to Ghana's national electricity grid. You call a Ministry of Energy and Green Transition as a Nayane Kasama for the ma a ministry no Yenua Richmond and Coach and Como Ewo Energy and Green Transition Ministry. Richmond, what you can Mwakwaba Ediba TVS was it and a power 97.9 FM inside policy Jumedius.
Minia Mugabe made our seat now. I mean, share with you for the Nana, I mean, what chef also.
Very well.
Now, Benfa Aquina Kestia Farmer for the opportunity to always engage.
Fantastic. Well, Yanyan TSN, now what you I dare say in Yanuma, Omo, a year Central Gonja District, not just say, you share about 13 a year communities here, or more to me, are benefited. Every a year and your then can you mass say the Yason Kania Hering a day a more. Other Roma, sa magic if you hear by.
Yeah, okay, from January to date, no, I bring this Shaban Barber, His Excellency the President, every strategy and I say vision is Robert making sure say, or my muha na Kanya Beko Bibia. Na this vision no first term president na oye that's AM1 2013 maybe 2015 na idea NDC abano enhance system project no unfortunately for about 8 years no senior neighbors that is a piece no ever con and yes na the core you see around 90% president vision is the next few years no I could do 99 over 99%. Over 99% yes, corner beer or my muhano. We make sure say Kenya. Now, since the president by ABC end of September, to say over 100 communities and corner actually like their call. Now, over the weekend, you know, the sign the 13 account. So share Honorable Minister John Vision and no yana Central Gonja District of Krani 13 communities. I'll be share video studio in DJ Sema na akosu elho. Man for more na no be name say power very necessary for businesses, for education, for school. No bia no we here power. Na we na Saturday no the course our constituency no making sure say lights no about home na nigga same kese na aba. Now we share across board until this weekend na region bia so far from January ABC no I a beneficiary. We share Northeast region, we share Ashanti region, we share Savannah, we share Central, we share Volta, we share Bono, we share Hafu, we share Upper West, Honina, Upper East, the Bia, Niwa, Abayin Bayen, or Fanny Sankai. The project in the Gusupa and the community between.
Well, from January 7th, ABC was say 100 communities and are benefited from electricity and I'm 13 years I'm making it 130, right?
List new ho. We share list no at the amount and we share exact district or share Sala West here. We do FN Bella, another place where FN Sambaka. Over Ashanti region, we share Hafuano Southeast, we be FN Mofra. Minchukwa Tomiabra, Bonukrum, Oba Upper Westa, your Bongo district, to be precise, your Kampu, your Kulungungu chapter, and your Pusiga, Oba Boku, your BBF in the room, Oba Timpani, Fiho, Oba Central, Osha Central, Aguna Easter, you'll be there for many 4, Fauria, Kwisi Krum. Oba Ahafuswa, Isaiah will turn on away Yamfo Asem and the Yamfo crew, Oba Northeaster, Oshaman Pugu district, your Goriba, Oba East Mankubwa, your Tianoba. They say across board, we should be a project a Kosupa, a binding swadding, say, a beer piano, can never call.
But I was say Naya Bo or Sector Minister Honorable John Jinapon so Abaso Jumapa, Mobos say Dumsono a 18 of the past will be uncle Dumusas and be a mobile Jumapa Papa into whatever.
Before Mifia Manisono, share from January ABC there. Abra President Mahama Ba Sector Minister Honorable John Jinapo, a minister no Minia by December now schedule over 700 megawatts. Last year, also be a new and a load shedding. And data no be PDD and which me actual grid could be money data as much as 700 megawatts for the first time in the history of this country. During any election time can load shedding. Now Abraham minister before President Krabi found this is a full cry in the power plants the crown let it be new. But over the period no ocean share power Minister Jinapodia Tuja, any President John Mahama also support any division that we've turned the corner around. We share energy sector and a power sector to be precise. Light regional so and the BRD more than say light in the regional so or honor so light do man say area may be a fault or even with that no the response from ECG any network management has been very swift because over the period no OSHA maintenance teams are no more on a lot of them we have minister making sure say they've put in place a decentralized badawa. You see the response rates the bonifant turnaround time they are very fast. It's across board no there's been massive improvement in the power sector. The petroleum sector and the same upstream mugu no say you're drilling now for about 5 years drilling the uncle so my petroleum reserves no we pre-act report about the cry or say about it to andamona we say His Excellency the President and Minister John Stapo to keep steps to make sure say starting the basic ENI recently $1.5 billion investment. Momodeba we share Tanu and then the partners are $2 billion, we share Cosmos over $2 billion in investment and we are turning the tide around. The across board in the energy sector no maybe I'll be shaky reset agenda of His Excellency the President. Kosupa.
A VRA and a great co ECG. Ye no chuchungo mobiema, ye bebe seni almost no, said ya banda that pension na omo losses near too much no, mobile and send home some STNTNS interview with you no. Ya no I checks na my anywhere the home come home.
Yeah, anytime be married, be available.
Lawyer Richmond Roxanne, you better say for your time on the show. Hi, TVS was at Power 97.9 FM. And I'm a special guest, one-on-one, a lawyer Beatrice Anna or a presidential staffer. More better than can and a na a Jordan be a drew when you say, I came popo de intimin Konya and Bako money in your entire. Alista join him on high, but bonnet now for lawyer. You are a bit Komoka cry na a lawyer Beatrice Anna so free Jubilee House or Barbet Nasi na yet the uncommon channel. And so to me at us. Alista, you be able to there.
Yamiadum divine selection.
Fantastic. Weekend in the to say.
Benden, you about that way. I dare chinwa no den yamiasi. Happy to wake up.
Fantastic.
Yamini danasi.
Well, most watch actually
Bebre, send some more wokano, a family hopa. Sisia, Minya Richmond, or Kasafa, John Gina Pohun, and any ministry, any John Dramani Mahama. The both has seen a new far energy and transition ministry. Now, share mobile from January to Juma Maye. So far, 113 communities have benefited. A Juma we never heard that. People suspended it and left it. They didn't attend to it. Omotonyoma. John Jinapa, I've told you, the future is bright for him.
He will succeed.
Yes. So he will succeed. We'll continue to support him. And he's indefatigable. Shall be over the weekend. It be Jollof, it be Ada. No, namen crossing. Shall be your boy, Gonja, Central Gonja constituency. 20 communities in order to give them electricity. And he says, listen to Richmond, he says the energy ministry, the transition, the green transition and energy ministry has turned round the corner. Brofuno using it. So how are now muna? In so many areas, they have been able to turn around the corner. And to me, sure say this one is a focus. Osheto, a Juma to under the leadership of Edmond Combat, Yenya Mustafa, and the board members almost soon, meaning say to products back into the market, and we know that if it comes into the market, the economy itself will get to a certain level, will stop depending on. And it's this month, not all. Ending in America, meaning the America, nice to be soon to make to Boabomono. And Mugabe, power sector, no, and America, you are on course and you are focused. Your minister, John Jinapo, wherever he is, I salute him. It's ADC, and then the gentleman who just spoke, Richmond. Omukra minister, Papa. Yes, yeah, he's a lawyer now. Omukra minister, and it should continue. It should not stop. What's the name of Moyeno? Yes. Yes.
113 communities.
That's the thing. Yes. Then you talked about Akando, the honorable minister, the farmer minister of health. Yes. Muso farmer. Musoria. Hospital.
The farmer's son.
Yes, the farmer. Where that call wapani? Who did ya? When you be chin, where that call share patient. It is so important to the Ministry of Health that will continue to keep him there. He hosts an LLM. He hosts his masters in law, and he has a focus for the ministry. Like impediments. One pharmacy for more clearance, doctor for housemanship, man for Mundu and Tukata Biasu, you have set them to work. Doctor for more housemanship, Mun Fabi Bian to Aquem. Because of election, we see Moon 31st December. Now Moon to Mamu 7th December. Sana Marklo, Mulusu election. But you see, that's a focused minister. He didn't come to complain of all the things they left for him.
I like his style.
Yes. He's gone ahead to put measures in place to make sure that the problems are being solved gradually, and we are getting there. And now I'm call demonstration and saying the query, see there be you temper justice with mercy. Before the and the kind of work for empire is genuine. But we are open to criticisms. Look at the measures he has put in place. Also 6,500 nurses. How many clearance? Or no the 3,500 abetum amunya pay into 3,000 akano. you have to force in see November we obey there. Obey to cabinet am approve. Nti akando cause you wa adwuma mean anapena ka me ministry ha ko tie bi because that seminar na me ya but unim akando has a way to solve his problems. She grandma for Ghana registered nurses submit for omuni ni tokwa gidigidi say am say akọ ministry ho ni akọ aye back so that they work together to see how they resolve the nursing problems and the
Ghana is working again.
Yes, it's working again. And my vice president, sure, Professor Jane Nana Bokwajima, first woman, first female vice president. Hey, the future is bright oh.
First female.
Me I can see it oh. I heard the president in China that one day there will be a female president in Ghana. That day will soon come, sooner than later. If you read Animal Farm, Snowball will tell you that day must surely come. And sooner than later, Mugabe, yes, raise your head and see it. You people said she was not well and she was old. You're lying.
Because
she was ill. She was taken ill and she went for medical treatment. And when she did that, she's back and fit. Last 2 weeks, Okodiasa, I was not sorry. Okodiasa, I was not sorry. Last 2 weeks, and I went get a video, Mupa Muni, and tell me that she's sick. Sure, Margaret Thatcher, Abriwakro, the president for UK. What did they make her say? Nana do dank kwa nama or to talk from Kobedi president. And you be a professor. What na classroom? Mimpo 1 year po chere ma die no. And I'm the tia me obi antu me no. And you say me job enum no. Dabi mimpo 1 year into chere o man no 4 years. Dabi when to be at the class no me ball lecture ni dey esa me lecture no onye bibia uti abon awabon. Eti enu na make no. Eti Professor Jane na no Pokwajima. Affirmative action continue. Alista taro na sa city. Me dey we wish you good health and good strength and brighter wisdom as you speak. Sector you understand all the sectors with ease. That is why it's not easy. This is the first time a woman heads the economic management team. Yes, and I'm telling you, yes, they will manage the micro and still manage the macro at the same time. So we will not be extravagant. She knows how to cut a coat according to the pattern and design of the cloth. That is why we are where we are, and we'll continue to promote her works and all that. Mugabe,
Ghana what I want them no.
I last I was trying to put me in Sue Beguso. But the person involved will not repent. So me, I'm here today. I'm stoking fire. But Tibedu, DMD operations, I salute you. Or Madame Fupa. And I want to say munta wakilo. Who catch me say more advice be asa. Me mama criticizing no. Me for advice ni ma wo de be mano. Into no so be me nwa prekope. What you say? Yes. Then other chief managers too have become my friends over time. Because as some new raise here, they call you and they try to educate you. But this gentleman, as some way by, I've tried to get to him. He has refused to pick my call and respond to my call. History no kakra. Recently, no, Ghana Water Limited decided to go for a retreat somewhere up there on the Equapin ranges to the presidential lodge to sit down so that they'll be able to meet their revenue targets and then cut down on their non-revenue targets. They can't non-revenue. In so eco waste, they are buni illegal near the emfa pipe munia dia omunya home fashion. Entity so. Now mun see more revenue targets for every region. Wow. Into Accra East region, no. And the first operational region. Ononkasa he entered the place in 2006 under J.E.K.4. And also any PhD was Germany. Into position better for GIS. And omoko fan into when you any PhD no buy. Or buy no didn't allegedly when he came no allegedly no didn't be more afenyo marking. And so sad didn't who be ball. A former managing director be or didn't who ball no. And obey any T&I manager. What you say? Technology and innovation. And on Nuko who do buying and on any fine young one. Do buying National Signals Bureau now. Also be providing internet services at Ghana Water. No. Aqua when a contracting no. Saga win or no. Or NPP. Look, let me tell you, I have evidence. Allegedly, people have said it, but I have evidence. He ran Baomien's campaign on the digitalization. Ask anybody at Ghana Water.
Allegedly.
Yes, I go and ask. He ran Baomien's campaign. So listen. If they have given you instructions to go and meet your target, they have given you guidelines. Ghana Water guidelines, they say, we bet to near the car to 3 months. That is because month now Ubunu is postpaid. Any the Ubebua this month Ubebua, just a month no, and send our Sabeka bill. You have 2 months to pay that money. You understand? If you don't pay, they will refer you to their legal, and their legal will write to you and take you to court to collect their money. So there are procedures, but they don't have any procedure to go and bring media men to one person's house, one person's church. There are over 3,600 churches in the Accra East region alone that fetch water from the Ghana Water Limited. So for you to go to only one place and go and say that you have brought the media, then you have targeted the person. And I may tell say, oh yeah, NPP ni macho na see. Into my targeting Nigel Gaze, so yeah, NDC ni sofo. Into my good any mercy. That's it. I'm telling you. That's what I'll tell you.
Information I'm picking here in any 3 days. I say, Alabasta papa no friend is saying. So for no Kofi Oduro na.
Yeah, Kofi Oduro. Perfect Kofi Oduro.
TMO. Obi director say omonko enko twa papa no ensumo na sorry ho.
Mugabe,
TMA. Omo director na abrantie na ohede sa area no communication we no NPP ni. And the penny be stopping no hwe below 100 Ghana.
It's disgraceful. Mugabe, nobody says
that. Yanko twam ni ehun say asori we edeka. Now look at the number of members here. Wono Alabasta papa wo any the wisdom you see kasa support to man we che na dwene na niam anko yi a oka enti
Mugabe
and I was Alista Tobo sani am na ekoso institutions na NPP for bi shisha offices ya wo mu din samfon no I also must stop it.
Sack them. Remove them.
After they have said
look, this engineer Richard appeal to enyanyame ahon enyanyame me and I'm me be ye be mo and ko be DMD operations and my Ghana Water. His name was on top. I'm telling you, I had to go and whisper the name of somebody. Yes, to the big man. That no, he's not a man. Do you know what he has done underground? Satanani NSB in name.
So a report to Oyoko.
Yes, so you must interdict him and let him go home. Assembly said to the stay home. Assembly to the session anyewa. Then come back to your work. Mugabe, do you know what was happening? Look, how does Ghana Water issue a check to the National Signals Bureau for internet services? Then the money will go into a private account of the person who is director of NSB. The person paying the money or the person releasing the check knows of it. Because allegedly the money was always cashed between the two of them. Between the two of them.
If you like, because investigation into
Mugabe, interdict him. He cannot be a chief regional manager whilst he's undergoing investigations. He will not have the peace of mind. That is why he's making. That is why he's making the mistakes, the basic mistakes they have been warned not to do. Ghana Water Limited. Ghana Water Limited. It's in arrears over 80 million. They need the money. Alista now say I'm moving to everybody's home to pay them the money. We want over 800 million. We need them to give us clean water. We have been complaining about their services.
Very well.
So we need to get them. Yes, but they don't have a military approach to come to your house with journalists to come and disgrace you. They have the relationship building approach in order to collect their money. Because they have served you with their water.
But they should be careful.
They wanted to come prepaid. It has been difficult for them.
Who are buying any will not sit down and
Mugabe,
you guys.
Muntawakilu, your brother. You anytime I wanted to criticize you, you called me that I should share the criticisms with you so that if I have solutions, we share with him. I'm sitting here, I'm sharing the solutions with you. I've not come to destroy anybody. I'm saying that Engineer Richard appeal to remove him. Don't remove him. That's his first operational sessions. From a free GIS or call TNI no call connection or name a Dubai no Musuesi Kano or more Disikano. Allegedly. They are in Yoko. There's no way Yoko will release them. If Yoko releases a Dubai, I don't know what justice system, delivery system under a democracy is. I don't know what it is. If appeal to is able to go through this net, Mugabe power. If you are someone who is saying, go and find out. He himself by now should have resigned and found somewhere to go and hide his head and face the problem.
At the people free waba.
There be OSP, no. There be.
Come say for your task, why you doing TV?
Mugabe. Let me just finish the Ghana Water. Into Mugabe, chief managers, listen. Accra collects 60% of their revenue here in Accra, Ghana Water. Already. They collect 60% of their revenue. We need to pay our bills when we use the water. Those people are landlords who take the money and don't go and pay to Ghana Water. Ghana Water must set a tax force in order to meet their revenue target. Mugabe, your brother needs help. 800 million in arrears. If he gets that money, do you know what he can do to improve the place?
Minister is a very good man.
You understand? Yes. Very good man. So we must help him. Yes. And let's commit ourselves. Say before Christmas. But Rambo style. Say come with journalists and come and disgrace one man. I beg you, that one is not part of their this thing.
Very well.
It is Mugabe. OSP me see be anywhere be free waba. Be anywhere be free waba. Me catch you that say ya ja kwanu manejane. Obey them biom. Well, Johnny, I told you when we want power. No, I told you.
It,
yes, I was telling you that let's keep that guy. Yes, let's keep that guy here.
Or your OSP.
Mugabe. Listen to recently what the president said when he met the media encounter. That $42 billion of the country's money has left the shores of Ghana to bring in imports. The imports are not in, and the money too cannot be found. This is clear case of money laundering by a finance minister. What he has here? Yes. What? Now OSP. What was the last? Do you know the lavish lifestyle? Go and check. Go and check the lavish lifestyle that the OSP lives in his house. Yes, go and see his house. You see his morning breakfast. Go and check his morning breakfast. Go and check his security guards and other things. There's no work coming from there. You are not getting results. Waste of taxpayers' money. It's the democracy. We know there's slow democracy. In a democracy, judgment grinds slowly. But we put you there to fast track some of the things for us. And then look at what you are doing. Are you fighting corruption? Please, look. You will find out in the end if you take his phone from him. Investigate the OSP himself. You will see that he's communicating with Kenofurata. Because yet here, Kenofurata, you need to be called ho. No asaba kra. Shino. Hold the wife to tell us where he missed the man. Hold him. What are you talking about? Hold the wife. Are we kids? Mugabe means Slomika. Me see when you are a sicker, say, Opa, on free on family member court. I when you are a sicker. Me see the lawyer be anyone bet to me assume me. Me see when you are a sicker maker. Just take the station out. Yes, I'm American. Opa, on free on family member court. The lawyer be assume me. I won't come to court. Can the Foyata has stolen your money or tonga that for when you are a sicker? Yes, you channel. It should come and prove it some. When you are a sicker, sicker be bread the man no. Sicker way. See, can't wait. Enjoy. Yeah, enjoy. They didn't come to power for us, so Mugabe. They didn't come to power. Occupy Ghana. Didn't hear them. We can do it, Mugabe. You see, that is why I don't want to blame John Mahama and the NDC too much. The constitution is slow. You take the constitution. It's slow. The legalities in the constitution is very, very slow. And it's limited so that you will not go and repeat the mistakes of 1979. 79 say we didn't need to kill a champion. So we don't want to go to the mistakes of the past. Then to me say in national service 498 million. Namu yaje mu pemu ni prison na nkofo ye yam wo mu friend sakuse prison na mu beda o ye yam o dan bebre wo ye yam wo yeji na mu ne nam prom ye de mu adomo o ti ase Mugabe na one mama nka black star ne kakra bi 1 minute on black star 1 minute pe Mugabe we are there do mu ye bia no yakodu o twedi ampon yankopon wa ma yakodu and me I know say all our coaches who have come past who have won tournaments who have written something on my mind, like Coach Samadi. He talked about the all-player system. Then you have other coaches too who have won, who talked about Afrani. They talked about their grow play. But when the Serbians came, they adopted a certain style of play, which is the 4-2-3-1 system of play. The 4-2-3-1 system of play. That one translates into the grow. It sits with us, our type of play. So I beg the coach, going to the World Cup, just master that formation. Me, Alista, I can sit back and pick 26 for you. Yes, 4-3-1. So when you in the absence, yes, in the absence of when you are in attack, when you are in full attack, then now you have 4 men in front of the ball, then you have 2 behind the 4, then you have 3 defensive midfielders and 1 center back and a goalkeeper. That is when you are in full flight in attack. So you can even push your central defenders to go and score like we did in the 4-0. Check all the 5-0 or ball 4-2-3-1. 5-0 ni match is not winning 5-0 ni nyina no or ball 4-2-3-1 and no nya goals no time na Serbians no no say your ball 1 goal project because the Serbians after they get a goal after they get a goal they decide to sit back, they bring in an extra defensive midfielder, just is the same formation but to give it a flower. Yes, so the coach must listen. Look, we are there. I'm saying we can make an impact going past the 2010 people. The 2010 that team never won, no more thing. But we have corrected the mistakes on the pitch in 2010, and then the team misunderstanding in 2014. And I like the intervention of the president. Yes, the president must come in quickly and call 6 senior players. Mugabe, call the 6 senior players who are there. I can mention them here, but I don't want to mention them. Call them. Yesterday, see Pate's role. When you push Pate up, he has a certain sense of responsibility to get goals for you. Release him from the defensive midfield post.
Thank you for watching. PENDREAM TV really appreciate your time and say God bless you for the good work you are doing and continue to do. Please, if you have not yet subscribed, please do so. Hit the notification bell, like, and also share to other members to watch as well. Thank you.
PENDREAM TV now, so far so good. Say open online portal e Ghana. Nipa share, nipa follow, nipa comment here. To my best of knowledge, without any biases, PENDREAM TV.